Hello beautiful beings, welcome back to Spiritual Self-Mastery. Today is actually going to be about spirituality and life lessons and a little bit less about adventures of mine and stuff like that. But there's always lessons in everything. But okay, let's start. So there's something I guess that was actually before bothering me a little bit. But now it doesn't really bother me, and I will explain why. And I'm actually happy. It's all about a change of mindset and transmuting. So it's basically, like some other, I don't know, other social media influencers or other people within the spiritual community, which I either admire or I follow or I watch their videos, people in the community that I thought or I think that they're, good friends and everything, and maybe they are, but, and, sometimes I comment or whatever, and on their videos because I really like their content or whatever, I leave some hearts or some, thoughtful comments sometimes, and, stuff like that, and, I think, like, sometimes some people like completely ignore my comment. And before it used to bother me. Now it really doesn't really bother me anymore. So the first thought that went in my mind was like, oh, maybe they think I'm needy and they don't want to give me that energy or whatever. I'm not needy anymore. I literally give these comments out of the goodness of my heart because I genuinely love their content. And even if let's say I comment on multiple videos all at once, some people feel like it's pushy or whatever. It's like, it feels like this neediness energy, but it's not neediness. It's just I genuinely like the content. So anyways, so maybe that's the first hypothesis why sometimes people may ignore the comment. The second hypothesis would be that sometimes some people that may be around in your circle might be, it depends on the time. Sometimes it's not always the case, but sometimes they're jealous. Sometimes they don't, or they feel attacked by your mere presence. Sometimes some people will be in secret competition with you while you are not. And that's kind of sad because, like, I'm personally not in competition with anyone. If someone feels like I'm in competition with them, please stop comparing yourself to me. Okay? I'm living my own journey and you're living your own. We're all living separate journeys, and we should never, never, ever compare ourselves with other people's journeys. Okay? And we should be genuinely happy for everyone else's journeys. And that's how we make the world a better place. To be happy for people that are actually doing good, or being happy for people's, dream coming true, or being happy for, people realizing certain projects or things. We should be happy for people being successful, and stop with that spirit of jealousy. It's not very productive, to be honest. Okay, we want to be helping each other. We want to be loving towards each other, and stop comparing yourself to others, okay? The more you keep continuing to compare yourself with other people, the more you're going to keep torturing yourself, because you're going to keep identifying with that ego of yours. And we're not, by the way. We're not that person that we think we are. I may say, oh, I'm Nick, whatever, but I'm just the energy behind it, the awareness that is actually experiencing what is called Nicholas, what is called this life that I'm currently living. I'm not really this. I'm just awareness, experiencing this current experience. We're all infinite awareness, experiencing different fractals of reality, experiencing different views. We all have different pasts. We all have different life experiences that are all unique and all magical in their own sense, my friends. Cherish that. It's very important. So, the lesson today, before I leave all of you guys, was from a post that I've read literally 2 weeks ago, and it was inspiring. So basically, kind of tie everything up now to wrap things up. So, okay, so what do you do when you see people in your sphere of work or in your sphere of influence or whatever, whether you're in business, whether you're, in influencing, whatever. So let's say you have haters, or let's say you have other people that just completely ignores you or whatever, and you sense that envious or that negative energy from them. They just completely disregard you, or they completely, like they're trying to make you feel small, almost. Kind of feels like it. Not always the case, but sometimes it. So what do you do when people completely ignores you? So what do you do when more unsuccessful people, so what do you do when less successful people than you starts hating on you? You actually take it as a compliment because they're jealous and they would like to be you. Take that as a compliment because you're actually doing good. You're actually doing very good, because other people would actually want to actually live your life because they're comparing yourself, even though you're not even comparing yourself with them. Okay? And what do you do in the opposite scenario? What do you do in a scenario where someone more successful than you actually completely ignores you, or somebody more successful than you actually, becomes super rude, or becomes just completely ignores you, trying to make you feel small? Well, take that as a compliment. You know why it's a compliment? It's actually a sign of respect from that person. Okay, change your mindset. So when someone more successful than you completely ignores your comment or whatever, or take it as a sign of respect, because they're actually comparing themselves to you, because they're in secret competition with you, and they actually see you as a threat. Because they see your potential. They see what you're actually capable of, and they do not want to give you or feed you that power, because they feel like you're a kind of threat, because they're in secret competition with you. So take it as a compliment. If someone more successful than you starts hating on you or completely disregards you, whatever, well, that's a sign of respect, because they actually see you on the same level that they're at. So don't take offense. Don't take offense when someone more successful than you hates on you, or when less successful people than you hate on you either. It's either they're jealous of you, or they see you as a threat because they see you on the same equal footing, or it could be other things. But try to change your mindset and don't see it as all negative. It's positive. You're actually doing much better than you think. So my friends, okay, don't beat yourself up when people hate on you. Don't beat yourself up when people belittle you, when people try to make you feel smaller, for whatever reason that goes on in their minds. Read your daily affirmations. Look at yourself in the mirror every single day and say, I am awesome. I am love. I am loved. I am confident. I love my life. I love the world around me. I'm unstoppable. I'm a force to be reckoned with. Okay, my friends, you are absolutely unstoppable. Don't let anything stop you, and don't use this to inflate your ego either. This can be a dangerous territory if you're not careful. But you use this to actually better your life, okay, and be a more loving person, but also be more confident, and thus makes the world around you more confident and the whole world a better place. Have a beautiful day, my friends. Sending much love to all of you, and stay filled with that goodness energy from the universe. I love you.